Today, I'd like to announce a new YouTube channel that I'm starting called Anton's Home Movies. This channel will be dedicated to all of my home movies my dad recorded when I was just a little kid growing up. So this would have been the 1990s to the early 2000s. And then after that, we kind of stopped making the home movies, but you know what? We've got quite a bit of material here. I would say that we've got at least 400 hours of content. And so if that sounds interesting to you, well, first off, let me just say that I'm going to be editing them down into digestible bits that you can experience minutes at a time of just the best parts, because I really don't like it when I've tried to search for home movies on YouTube, and a lot of people just upload the whole thing, and it's like, that's not a good way to build an audience, because the average person is not going to want to watch 2 hours of some random family's holiday gatherings, right? They want the good stuff. They just want the most important parts, the most entertaining parts, in bite-sized pieces that they can digest whenever they're on the run. You know, they're looking at their phone, they see, oh, there's a new video of some funny moment from when Kinjo was 5 years old, and I'm going to watch that for 5 minutes while I'm waiting for my bus to show up. Or if you see the video title, Home Movies 1998, it's like, yeah, who cares, right? But if I see the video title, Playing Super Mario World with the family, it's like all of a sudden I care about that, because I want to see how this person played Super Mario World when they were just a kid. You know, if I care about Mario, I'll check out that video, and I don't have to wait for getting through 2 hours of content to get to that part. I can just get to that, watch the 5 minutes of it, and be done with it. So that's how I'm going to be structuring these videos, so that they're in small enough pieces that you can get to them quickly and easily and find stuff that you want to watch and get to know me from whatever perspective you want to see me from. Because if you care about the games I make or the games I play, or just the funny stuff I did as a kid, or this or that, you can pick and choose whatever you want to watch. Now, the reason that I even started doing this project in the first place, well, there's several reasons actually. They're all sort of intertwined with each other. The biggest reason in my mind is just the burnout that I've had for the past year, where I felt like I can't really work on video games at all. And that really is for its own video to talk about, but I wanted to see, back when I was a kid, you know, I had the dream of making games, and I knew I always loved games, so I wanted to see that again. And I also knew that these videotapes were going bad. They were in my closet and in the basement, and if I didn't digitize them right now while I was cleaning everything, if I wait long enough, see, what happens is the tapes use magnetism to store particles on the tapes, and over time they demagnetize. And so what happens is the data is quite literally lost and erased, so you cannot get that data back. And I would be really worried if I just was too lazy and waited too long before digitizing these tapes, and all of those memories that we had were just gone forever. And so I wanted to digitize them as quickly as possible, and so I spent the past few months doing that on the side, although I have to admit I spent a lot of time watching the videos too. But then I was watching the videos, and I realized there's just so much content here, not just content, but good, high-quality content, that I have to share this with people. And, you know, it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I guarantee you a lot of people will enjoy watching these. So I want to share those, because it's just like, the times that we live in now are so depressing and sad that I wanted to look at something that was happy and reminded me of good times. And that is what these videos are. They will remind you of what it is to enjoy life and what it was like to enjoy life in the 90s and 2000s. And it's been quite motivational for me to see myself being such a quite literal bundle of joy at times, and showing how happy I was to be making games and playing games and all the ideas that I had, because I've had so many ideas for games. That's another reason I wanted to look at these, was to see all of the game ideas I'd had and to see if I can reuse them for something right now. Maybe get inspiration from that. But everything that I can post, I will post, because I think people should be able to see it. And maybe you can see some of the life experiences that I went through that can maybe help you understand why I have some of the beliefs and opinions that I have today, maybe making some things a little less controversial if I ever decide to talk about them. So you can see, you know, my religious upbringing, or, you know, who I voted for when I was 5 years old, various things like that. And, you know, well, there's a lot of fun stuff on these tapes that you can definitely get into and watch. So I hope you enjoy them, and you will be able to check them out at this channel. It's Anton's Home Movies, and please subscribe to that channel if you want to watch those. Otherwise, I will continue to post videos here. And as far as the upload rate, I'm going to be uploading twice a week, because I've calculated it out, and I have about 300 videos. So if I can make 2 clips per video, that's 600 clips, and 2 clips is pretty generous. I'm sure I can make 4 or 5 clips per video at least. So if I only do 2 clips per video, that's 600 clips, and at a rate of twice a week, that's 104 uploads a year. So that would be enough content for the next 6 years. So I will be uploading consistently for the next 6 years at the very least. And if this channel takes off and gets popular, I maybe could do more types of things. I definitely have a lot of creative ideas for the channel to sort of actual edits and really, really fun stuff and mimetic stuff. So I want to be able to post these as I do other things. I am already working on a ton of things behind the scenes, various other projects, both gaming and otherwise. So I'm very busy right now. And that's kind of why I've not really been able to say much about anything else or any other videos lately. But I want to start posting these while I can because they're relatively easy to post, and I think people will get a lot of enjoyment out of them. So if you are interested, be sure to check that out. Either way, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.